Shout out to my guy for reminding me or bringing me or reminding me basically of this situation again, because he had asked me if what I thought about Fidelity brokerage to start using as a good company to start investing with. And for me, I told him I don't know. I was thinking, or I remember Fidelity be good because, they didn't use payment for order flow, and they allowed you to trade your options and buy regular stuff and basically do everything that, you're supposed to do on top. And the plus was the payment for order flow. They don't route their orders to market makers to an extent, or if they do, and when they do, they'll pay you something or basically let you know when they are. I might have the details to that specific wording a little wrong, but to the basics, I think, or I remember, is something like that. Because I know the app that I use and the company and the brokerage I use, which is in my links, they don't use payment for order flow, so they don't use to what I basically describe as Fidelity don't use. But I don't know. I remember they not using it, but I don't really remember if it's still like that or if they got specific different things. But whatever. In this whole situation, for GameStop and certain other stocks that may be going a little crazy, that for you might not understand what's going on with the stock market, why people buying these specific stocks, why these specific stocks going the way they going. For you may not have been aware. There was a lot going on a few years ago with these companies and just stocks in general, and big money and hedge funds and big banks and people with big money, where they basically was saying and thinking that there was a lot of companies that was going to go under and basically go bankrupt, and they was putting their money on it, and they was basically, they was putting their money on it, and there was people who was seeing this, and they was noticing, and they was saying, nah, not my company, and they were learning things. And some of the things they were learning were about short selling, and how big money and hedge funds were able to use short selling to take down companies and basically make other people lose money. So these people started coming together and spending their own money to buy shares of these companies. And in the midst of this type of stuff, there was a lot going on from big money. They were losing money, and they were just doing a lot of stuff such as this, causing fires. And for this specific, we're allegedly causing fires, gotta say allegedly, because to us, or the people who been paying attention, to us it seems like that. But it just doesn't make sense how a big company such as TD Ameritrade could hold storage documents, hold all these documents in a facility, and then somehow randomly shelves fall, shelves with nothing but boxes and papers, shelves fall, and it knocks over a sprinkler alarm, the ones that be on the ceiling. So this is a storage facility. It knocked over the ceiling storage alarm and caused a massive fire. But when the alarm goes off, it immediately brings all the water and whatever. And I'm not equipped in the system. I don't know. I was reading or checking out some videos around the time and looking at comments from people who do the work, it wasn't making sense to a lot of people. There was some people who were saying a little stuff about how it could potentially happen as far as the water and cut off or whatever in some little piece. But it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense how a whole building collapses and gets destroyed full of documents, all because of a shell hitting a sprinkler that's high feet. I don't even know the inches of the feet in the air. I don't even know how it touches that, how it just falls or moves all of a suddenly, and then it causes a fire. Nobody gets injured in the building but the documents. Everybody gets out the building. There was people in the building. Everybody gets out the building safely, thank God. but the whole building collapses. The whole building collapses and the investigation is done and wrapped up swiftly. Like, I don't know. To people, it don't make sense. But this is the type of stuff that was going on. And when it gets people upset, when stuff is swept under the rug, people feeling like companies and money is banding together and they doing type stuff like this. People feel like, well, I got a little bit of money. I might not be able to do everything they doing and, hold it down and go to the extent that they going, but I'm willing to spend my little few dollars to see what happens. Because this stuff is insane. And if all I could do is spend a few dollars and if my few dollars go to $0, it's cool. I ain't have no money anyway. At least I feel like I'm doing something. And if something ever ends up coming from it, that's cool too. And if it doesn't, that's cool too. But, at least we is part of the journey and we seen what was going on and we was with the ride. But stuff is crazy. Let me know if this makes sense to you or made sense to you.